Children of standard 9th. Today we are going to continue real numbers of chapter number 2 in Max 1. Today we will begin by learning what is surds. If n is in an integer greater than 1, where is n? Here is n, okay? And if a is a positive real number and nth root of a is x, then it is written as x raised to n is equal to a, or nth root of a is equal to x. If a is a positive rational number and nth root of a is x, and if x is an irrational number, then x is called a surds. Now in simple words, what is surds? Surd is an irrational root. Again, what is surds? Surds is an irrational root. Now let us see here. In a surds, nth root of a, the symbol root is called as a radical sign. Symbol root here. Symbol root is called as a radical sign, and the nth here. Can you see this? This n is called as an order of the surds. It is called as a order of the surds. Is called as a order of the surds, and a is called as a radical. Again, the symbol root is called as a radical sign. The n is called as a order of the surds, and a is called as a radicand. These terms will be used while solving the sum, so keep this in mind. The terms radical sign, order of the surds, radicand. Okay. Let us move to the exercise. Practice set 2.3. Question number 1. State the order of the surds given below. Question number 1. 3 root 7. Here what is an order here? Here the order is 3. In question number 2. 5 root 12. What is the order here? 5? 5 is order? No, wrong. The order is 2. What is the order here? 2 is the order. Question number 3. What is the order of question number 3? The question is 4th root of 10. 4th root of 10. What is the order here? Order is 4. Question number 5. Question number 4. Root of 39. Root of 39, the order is 2. Cube root of 18, the order is 3. Dear children, don't get confused. If it is like this, then the order is 2. Order will be always written inside this mark V. inside this v. Okay, don't get confused. If it is written outside the root, then it is not the order. It is not the order. The order always will be written inside the root, that is inside this v. Okay, if it is not there, if it is not written anything, then it is a square root. It square means 2. The order is 2. Rather than 2, remaining all cube root, fourth root, fifth root, every root will be written inside this root mark here, inside this v. I hope you all have understood. Question number 2. State which of the following are surds. Which of the following are surds? Justify. We have to also justify whether it is if it is a surds or not. Question number 1. Cube root of 51. Fourth root of 16. So we are going to solve any two sums here. Question number 1. Since 3 root of 51, cube root of 51, this cube will be written like this, okay, in bracket 1 upon 3. This is same as 1 upon 3. 51 can be written as 3 multiplied by 17. Okay, since it is a irrational root, so it is called as a surds. Question number 2. Here, fourth root of 16. The fourth root 16 can be written as 2 raised to 4. Therefore, fourth root and 2 raised to 4, here 4 get cancelled. The answer will be 2. Since it is not an irrational root, therefore it is not a surds. Question number 3. Eighth root of 81. Okay, 81 is 3 raised to 4. So this is also an irrational root. Root 81 cube root, I think cube na. Fifth root of 81, where fifth root of 81 is an irrational root, therefore it is a surds. Now question number 3. Classify the given pair of surds into like and unlike surds. Question number 1. Questions are given. Now let us see what is like surds. When do we say it is a like surds? If the order of the surds and the radicand are same, then the surds are like surds. Again, if the order of the surds and radicand are same. What is the order of the surds? Again, a small example. Suppose I have root a here, 5 root a. What is the order of this question? The order is 2. What is an order here? Here also the order is 2. What is in radicand? Radicand is a. The order is also 2 for both the number as well as the radicand is also same. Therefore, it is a like surds. Okay, let us solve. Okay, here we have a question. Root 52, 5 root 13. Here also the order is 2. Here also the order is 2. But our radicand is different. So, first I will make it into a simpler term. 52 can be written as 4 into 13. Root of 4 is 2. Root of 13 is 13. So, we have 2 root 13. Now, instead of root 52, the answer is 2 root 13. This is the simplest way of writing the term. Okay. So here the order of this, the order is order of 2 root 13 and 5 root 13 is same, and the radicand are also same. Therefore root 52 and 5 root 13 are like surds. Why it is like surds? Because its order is also same and radicand is also same. Now question number 2. 68 root 68 5 root 3. Here the order is same because root 68 order is 2, 5 root 3 order is 2. I will write it in the simplest form. Okay. So 68 can be written 4 into 17. 4 can be written for the square root of 4 is 2. So 2 root 17. So 2 root 17. The radicand, let me check whether the radicand is same. The radicand is 17 here, the radicand is 3 here. The radicand are not same. Since the order of 2 root 17, okay, and 5 root 3 is same, but the radicand are not equal. Therefore, it is an unlike surds. That is, it is an unlike surds. Question number 4. Simplify the following surds. Simplify. Simplest way we have to write. Okay. Question number 1. 27 can be written as root 27 can be written as 9 into 3. 9 root of 9 multiply 3. Root of 9 is 3. Square root of 9 is 3 and root 3. Question number 2. Root 50. Root 50 can be written as 25 2s are. This can be separated. Root 25 multiply root 2. Root 25 answer is 5. Okay. Square root of 25 is 5 and square root of 2 will be 2. Next is 250. Square root of 250. 250 can be written as 25 into 10. Into 10. 25 into 10 can be written as square root of 25, square root of 10. Square root of 25 is 5 and the square root of 10 will be 10. So therefore answer is 5 root 10. Next is 100 square root of 112. 112 can be written as 16 multiply 17. So square root of 16 and square root of 7. Square root of 16 is 4 and square root of 7 will be square root of 7. So answer is 4 square root of 7. Question number 4. Compare the following pairs of surds. Here we are going to compare two surds. Which surds is greater than which surds, whether it is equal, greater or smaller. This is called as comparing the following pair of surds. Here also for comparing the following pair of surds, first we have to check whether the order of the surds are same. Okay, first we have to check whether the order of the surds are same. If the order is same, then we can easily compare the surds. So here also we are going to solve the sum. Question number 1. We have two surds here, 7 root 2, 5 root 3. Okay, when I bring 7 inside the root, this will become 7. When I bring 7 inside, it will become 49. Okay, 49 multiply 2 will become square root of 98. Same here, 5. When I bring 5 inside the root, so it becomes square root of 25. So 5 square is 25. So 25 multiplied by 3 will become 75. Now the order is same. When the order is same, now I can compare 98 and 75. Which is the greater one? 98 is the greater one. Therefore 7 root 2 is greater than 5 root 3. Now question number 2. Square root of, the question is square root of 247, square root of 274. Here the order is same, so we can directly compare. We don't have any mixed sorts here, so we are going to directly compare. By comparing, our answer is 2 root 47 is less than 2 root of 70, square root of 274. Now question number 3. First number of surds, that is 2 root 7. 2 root 7. 2, when I bring 2 inside the root, the square of 2 is 4. 4 multiply root 7. Okay, 4 multiply root 7 will become 7 4s are 28. The another value is root 28. Both the numbers are same, root 28, therefore both are equal. Okay, now question number 4. 5 root 5 and the another one is 7. 5 root 5, the another one is 7 root 2. 5, when I bring 5 inside the root, this will become 25. That is root 25 multiplied by 5. To root 25 multiplied by 5, I will get 125. When I bring 7 inside, the root, so 7 square is 49. So square root of 49 multiply square root of 2. This will become 98. Now let us compare square root of 125 and square root of 98. Which one is greater? 125. That is, square root of 125 is greater. Therefore, I will write 5 root 5 is greater than 7 root 2. Now question number 6, simplify. We have to do addition, subtraction of surds. Question number 1. To addition or subtracting the surds, here also the rule is the order should be same. Order of the surds should be same, as well as when we do addition, the radicand also should be equal. For addition or subtraction, always keep this in mind. For addition and subtraction of the surds, the order of the surds should be same, as well as the radicand should also be same. Then only we can do addition. If the radicand is not same, we cannot do the addition. Okay, question number 1. Root 5 root 3 plus 8 root 3. Here the order is same, as well as the radicand also same. So we can directly do the addition. That is 5 plus 8 in bracket root 3, so common, is equal to 5 plus 8 is 13. Root 3 is the answer. Now question number 2. 9 root 5 minus 4 root 5 plus root of 125. Here the orders of 3 surds are same, but the radicand of only first and second number are equal. So we can do subtraction of first 2 numbers, but we cannot do anything with the third number. Why? Because the radicand is not equal. So we will simplify it. Okay, so 125, root of 125 can be simplified as 25 multiply 5. I'm separating the roots. So 25 root of 25 is 5 and root 5. Now if you see this, children, 9 root 5 minus 4 root 5 plus 5 root 5. Here the orders of three numbers are equal as well as the radicand also equal. Now I can do either addition, subtraction, whatever is given accordingly we can do. So I can write in the bracket 9 minus 4 plus 5 in the bracket, close the bracket children, and write root 5. 9 minus 4 is 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. So the answer is 10 root 5. Now question number 3. 7 root 48 minus root 27 minus root 3. If we see, the order of the surds are equal but the radicand are different. What can we do? We have to simplify the given surds. Okay, so root 48, let us see the simplification of all the number. 7 root 48 can be written as 7 root of 16 multiply 3 minus root 27 can be written as 9 multiply 3. 9 3s are 27, right? Minus root 3. 7 multiply the 16 and 3 can be written separately. Root 16 multiply root 3 minus 9 multiply 3 can be written separately. 9 root 9 multiply root 3 minus root 3. Okay, 7 multiply 16, square root of 16 is 4, then root 13. Then square root of 9 is 3 and 3 cube root minus root 3. 7 4s are 28 root 3 minus 3 root 3 minus root 3. Now the radicand has become equal. Now I can do addition or subtraction as given in the question. So I will write 28 minus 3. There is nothing, we will write 1. So 28 minus 3 minus 1 in bracket, in common we will write root 3. 28 minus 3 is 25. 25 minus 1 is 24. Our answer is 24 root 3. I hope you all are understanding, children. Now question number 4. Root 7 minus 3 upon 5 root 7 plus 2 root 7. Now the order is also same, the radicand also same. Now we can do addition or subtraction. So in the bracket I will write, when there is nothing I will write 1. So 1 minus 3 upon 5 plus 2 root 7. Do the calculation, you will get the answer, children. 12 root 7 upon 5 is the answer. Question number 7. Multiply and write the answer. Write the answer in the simplest form. These are the question. Three root 12 multiply 18. Okay, I have to multiply 3 multiply root 12 can be written as 4 multiply 3. 18 root 18 can be written as 9 multiplied by 3. Square root of 4 is 2. So remaining is root 3. Square root of 9 is 3 and remaining is square root of 2. So let us multiply the normal number. 3 multiply 2 multiply 3 and the remaining is root 3 multiply root 2. So 3 2s are 6, 6 3s are 18. So 18. 3 root 3 multiply root 2 is root 6. Okay, so the answer is the multiply as well as multiply in the simple multiply and write the answer in the simplest form. Our answer is 18 root 6. Question number 2. 3 root 12 multiply 7 root 15 is equal to 3 multiply 12 can be written as square root of 4 multiply 3. 4 3s are 12, right? So multiply 7. Root 15 can be written as 5 multiply by 3. 3 multiply square root of 4 is 2, and square root of 3 multiply root 7 root 5 multiply root 3. So we will write separately the numbers and the root number separately. 3 multiply 2 multiply 7 multiply root 3 multiply root 3 multiply root 5. 3 2s are 6, 6 7s are 7 7s are 14, 7 6 6 are 36, 6 7 are 42. So we have 42. Root 3 into root 3 will become 3 and root 5. 42 2s are 126. 42 3s are 126. Root 5 is the answer. Same manner you can solve question number 3 and 4. Question number 8. Divide and write form. Square root of 98 divided by 2. The order is same. We can directly do the division. 98 upon 2. When we do division of 98 upon 2, we will get root of 49 here. So 49 root is 7. Next question number 2. Root of 125 upon root of 50. Since the order is same, we can write like this. Square root of the 125 divided by 50. 125 can be written as 25 multiplied by 5. 50 can be written as 25 multiplied by 2. 25 get cancelled. So the remaining answer is square root of 5 upon 2 is the answer. Next question number 3. Square root of 54 upon square root of 27. Square root of 54 upon 27. 27 ones are 27 2s are. Therefore, the answer is square root of 2. Same manner you can solve question number 4 also. Just refer it. Rationalize the denominator. What is rationalize the denominator? I have a question 3 upon 5. Whatever number we are having in the denominator, we will multiply that number in numerator as well as in the denominator. Okay, this is the first step in the rationalize the denominator. What you have to do in the denominator, the number which we have, we will multiply in the numerator as well as in denominator. Now 3 multiply root 5 will become 3 root 5. Root 5 multiply root 5, we will get answer 5. The answer is 3 root 5 upon 5 is the answer. Now question number 2. 1 upon root 14. So what will be the first step? The first step is multiply the numerator and denominator by root 14. So 1 multiply root 14 is root 14. Root 14 multiply root 14 will become 14. The answer is root 14 upon 14 is the answer. Question number 4. 6 upon 9 root 3. Here we will multiply root 3 by numerator and denominator. So we will have 6 multiply root 3, 9 root 3 multiply root 3. So 6 multiply root 3 is 6 root 3. So your 9 multiply root 3 is 9. Root 3 multiply root 3 will become 3. So 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. I will show you. 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. So answer is 2 root 3 upon 9 is the answer. Dear children, teacher has solved maximum sums from the practice set 2.3. See the video, refer the video, understand and solve it in your notebook in a neat and clean handwriting. Thank you.